In this video, I will show you guys how to camo swap any camo onto any gun as well as melee weapons in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded. This method also works in multiplayer and zombies, and you can be on any platform you want, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, because currently I'm on PlayStation. So for the first step before you do anything, I need you to go to your launchers and make a bunch of duplicate copies of the Sigma or any launcher. Make like 50 copies. If you can't make any duplicate copies, that's fine. I'll explain later in the video why making all these copies will help you. Next, what you want to do is head over to Warzone Private Match and create a new build for any weapon. So for this video, we're going to be choosing the PPSH. Once you do that, you're going to then make 2 duplicate copies of that weapon. So we're gonna duplicate it, and then we're gonna duplicate the duplicate. Now I know there's gonna be people who can't make 2 duplicate copies. That's fine, don't worry. But for the people who can make 2 duplicate copies, do this. These are the steps necessary to glitch your account so you can glitch the camos. So now what you wanna do is equip that second duplicate copy, and then make sure you have the overkill wildcard equipped. Next, what you wanna do is go to a different class and equip the gunfighter wildcard. Once you do that, you're then gonna go and create a new build of the same weapon that you've been using. So for this video, we've been using the PPSH. And for this one, you're gonna be adding more than 5 attachments. This is gonna be your gunfighter build. So now we have gunfighter on this class, but make sure in the other class that you have equipped the second duplicate copy, as well as making sure that you have equipped the overkill wildcard. Having the overkill wildcard is very important. From here, we're gonna back out of Warzone Private Match and head over to our Warzone Online classes. And under that first class, we're gonna equip that second duplicate copy that we made in Private Match. We're gonna equip the second copy of the PPSH. Now what we wanna do is go back into Warzone Private Match and go to that class that has that second duplicate copy. From here, we're gonna equip that gunfighter class that has more than 5 attachments. Then we're gonna back out and go back, and then we're gonna delete the second duplicate copy, as well as the first duplicate copy. Once you delete those 2 builds, you're gonna back out of Warzone Private Match and head over to your online Warzone classes, and you're gonna go to that class where you've equipped that second duplicate copy from earlier. And as you see, that duplicate copy is still there. So now you're gonna add an attachment, or you can add a charm, or both. And now your account is in a glitch state. So now you should be able to glitch any camo onto any gun. And to do that, you wanna go to the build that has the camo that you wanna swap over. You wanna duplicate it, and then you wanna go to the weapon that you want the camo to be on. As you see, the LC10 doesn't have this green camo on it. We're gonna create a new build. And as you see, it transferred over. So now you're wondering, how do I save this weapon with this camo on it? So there are 2 different ways to save it. So for the people who are able to make a bunch of copies with the launchers, what you want to do is you want to head over to the launchers and then delete a duplicate copy. So for the people who are unable to make any copies of the launchers, what you're going to do is just going to pick any weapon build and delete a build. It doesn't matter which weapon build, just delete one. Pretty much, in order to save these camos on these weapons, you have to delete a build every single time. So after you deleted the build, you're gonna go back to the weapon that you swapped the camo on. You're gonna make a quick change, whether it's an attachment or a charm. Then you're gonna go back to the class, and then make a duplicate copy of that weapon. And now this has successfully saved, and it will be there forever. So now this green camo can be equipped on any weapon, including melee weapons. And it doesn't matter whether it's a weapon or a melee, it still follows the same steps. Now let's do a melee weapon. Let's just choose the baseball bat, create a new build. We're then gonna go back to our launchers, delete a build, go back to the baseball bat, duplicate it. And now the baseball bat has this green camo, and it'll be there forever. And like I've mentioned before, if you weren't able to make any copies of the launchers, literally go to any weapon build and just delete one random weapon build that you don't want anymore. Then once you do that, you're gonna go back to that melee weapon and then duplicate it. And then once you do that, it should save forever. So with this, you're able to put this green camo on any weapon that you want. Now, if you want to change the camo, it's pretty easy. All you want to do is go to the weapon that has the camo that you want to swap. We're going to duplicate it. Then we're going to go to the weapon that you want the camo to be on. Create a new build. And now we have the obsidian on the jackal. Now to save this camo, we're going to follow the same steps like before. We're going to go to a random builds. We're going to go to like the launchers. We're going to delete a build. We're then going to go back to the weapon. Make a little change in it, whether it's an optic or a charm. Then we're going to go back. Then make a duplicate copy. And now we have successfully saved this camo on this jackal forever. So like I've said before, whether you were able to make any copies of the launchers or not, you have to delete a build every single time if you want to save that camo on that weapon. It's very important. If you don't delete a build, it's not going to save. The camo will not save onto that weapon. So yeah, this is the camo swap glitch after the season 5 reloaded update. Drop a like if this helped you in any way, shape, or form. Subscribe if you are new. Check out this video on screen of me using the camo swap glitch in game. And as always, I hope you have an amazing day today.